portal and that as well. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So we're going to do this in 4 parts. Today is part 1 of advanced DM appointment setting, and today is SOP training. So there'll be some revision, but there'll be new stuff. So we're going to go a little bit deeper. What we really need to talk about is we really need to talk about the finer details of what happens when people say things not a part of the script and the conversations to have. Who wants to get better at having better conversations and book more appointments from conversations on social media? Who would like that? By show of hands. Would you guys like that? Yeah. So that's really the purpose of this. So when we look at the superstar board, and Arno was superstar last week and also superstar last year, Arno books 10 to 20 appointments every week. Really, all of you should be doing that. Every single one of you should be doing that with what you have access to in the portal. But rather than just going, I want to do it, I want to help you do that, okay? Which of you guys have clients and your clients pay you a bonus for appointments or clients? Who gets bonuses? By show of hands, I think a few of you. Yeah, how would you like more bonuses? Froylan? Yeah, Froylan does. I want to help you guys make more money. I want to help you guys make more money. I want to help you guys get more bonuses. So one of the things that almost all of our clients want is they want appointments, 90%. Now, if you're currently working with a client that doesn't want DM appointment setting, that's okay. What if that client stops working with you and you work with another client in the future and they want it? So it's important all of you, except for the video editors, it's important that all of you master DM appointment setting. If you get very good at DM appointment setting using our system, you'll make a lot of money. Okay, who wants to make more money? Everybody but Mila. Oh, Mila does want to make money. Okay, that's good. So what we're going to talk about today is the SOPs. Who can remember what SOP stands for? We talked about it the other day. Excuse me. Mainnet, a bonfire. Yeah, I'm down for fire. I've done fire breathing, fire eating, and fire dancing. So I can actually do fire breathing, fire eating, and fire dancing. I know how to do that actually. But bonfire, yeah, I'm down for a bonfire. Do you guys do bonfire and Duplicate Day? I love a good bonfire. Bonfires are really popular in Australia. Yeah, so SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. It's basically a system. So with DM appointment setting, there are 3 main SOPs. There are 3 documents, there are 3 processes, there's 3 parts that your client needs to provide you in order for you to be able to book DM appointments. Who knows what the 3 SOPs are for a DM appointment setter before you start that the business owner or client needs to give you? In the chat. What are the 3 things that you need in order to be able to book people in quantity and quality? There's 3 SOPs or 3 procedures or 3 processes that you need. You all need to be able to ask your client to give you these 3 things. You need to be, Arnell needs to be able to say to her client, I need these 3 things in order to book you quantity and quality of appointments. Who knows what they are? I'll give you a hint. They're in the VA portal. Okay, if you go to the VA portal and you click on the Quantum VA training and you look at lesson 3, I'll give you a hint. The first one's on the screen. What is the first SOP that you need from your client to be able to book appointments? It's not a trick question, it's on the screen. Let's get everybody to participate, please. Before the free offers, Annabelle.
Script. DM script.
You need the DM appointment setting script. Yeah. So Novi, when you start with your client needs to, if your client wants you to book in appointments, you need a script. Your client needs to train you in their script. Yeah, their messaging script. So if your client, so angels, I want you to hear this. You need to start telling your clients what you need from them to be successful. So December, you need to be able to say to your client, boss, I need the DM script, please. Can you give it to me? And if they don't have one, December can say, oh, December, who's your client again? December, you can say, Who's December's client? Who is
I,
your
I
client?
do not have a client yet, boss.
Oh, we need to get you one. Oh, we need to get December a client. Okay. Have you got interviews this week? Is December for interview?
Yes, just yesterday.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's say trying to think let's say Froylan. Froylan is working with Vanessa. Froylan, you need to be able to say to Vanessa, Vanessa, I don't have the DM script. I need the DM script. Can you please send to me the way that you want me to speak to your prospects? And if they don't have it, you need to be able to go December. You need to say, oh, okay, client, here's Jason's scripts. You can download them and use them, have a look at them, personalize and send them to me. So angels, what you need to do is you need to be able to, you need to start telling your client what you need to be successful. You need the DM script. Okay. And then you can use the DM script. There are 3 scripts, and we're going to talk about them today because there's only 3 reasons, Novi, that you will message people. So for those sending DM appointment setting, for those sending DMs, there's only 3 reasons you ever DM someone. What are the 3 reasons? Post them in the chat. There's 3 reasons you send somebody a DM. What are the 3 reasons? I'll give you a hint, they're on the screen. I'm literally giving you the answer. Yeah, if somebody requested a free offer, someone's gone, hey, yes, I want the free ebook, or I want the webinar, or I want the free offer, please. Number 1, that's the first one. Number 2 is to welcome people when people have joined the new group. So when your clients, when people join your client's group, and number 3, people interact. If somebody interacts on them. So we're going to talk about these 3 scripts. So your client needs to have these 3 scripts to you. So if your client wants you to book appointments through DM and you don't have a script yet, you can't do your job properly. So Novi, you need to be able to say, hey, I need the script. Can you send me a script? Oh, I don't have a script. Oh, the great news. In the portal, here's Jason's scripts. Even send it to them. Download them and send it to them, okay? So VAs, you need to be able to help your client set them up with what they need to succeed. So the first SOP you need to be successful with your client is your client needs to send you the DM scripts. What is the second SOP that you need to be able to book in appointments? How do you know, Arnel? How do you know who to book for people? How do you know who is the right person to book in or not for your client? And this is not an easy question because it's not actually technically in the main portal. The second SOP that you need, the second thing you need is you need your client's avatar. You need your client's avatar. Okay, who knows what an avatar is? Who knows what avatar is?
Niche.
Potential target market. Yeah, just in the chat, please. Just in the chat. Yeah. Niche. Yeah. So in an online business, we have a niche, or in America, they call it a niche. And we also have an avatar. Basically, it's the dream client. So who is their ideal client? So an avatar is just their ideal client. If fam, your client doesn't tell you who their ideal client is, how are you meant to know who to book in with them? So they need to tell you. So this is really important, and I want everyone to pay attention because this is new for everyone, even Arnel. So there is a worksheet that we use for business coaching clients. So Frolin, Hustle, some of you guys are working with business coaching clients. There's an avatar worksheet they can fill out. Now, what I would suggest all of you angels do is these SOPs is send them as a document to your client so they don't have to go and try and find them. So these 3 scripts, I would say all of you download these 3 scripts and put them on your computer and you can send them to your client easy rather than trying to get your client to go find them. The second SOP is if you go to the free bonuses in here, okay, and you click on access the 8-week business course in here, In here is an avatar worksheet. Okay. But what I'm going to do is, rather than getting your client to go register for this course and find it, I'm going to post it in the chat for you now, and also in the group. Noemi or Kathleen, actually, can you please upload the avatar worksheet into the group, please, into the Angels group? I'm just posting it in the chat. So in the chat, I've just put the avatar template in here. And it's just a worksheet with questions to clarify and determine your client's ideal client. So Jenna, you can just ask hey, there's three things I need. So Jenna, let's say that your client wants you to do DM setting. You say, yes, I can do that. I need three things from you, please, boss. One, I need your DM script. Okay. Oh, I don't have script. Oh, here's Jason's. Use these and create your own and send to me and we use those. Number two, I need to know your avatar, please, boss. Okay, so Novi, you need to be able to ask your boss and say, oh, can you please tell me your avatar? Oh, I haven't worked. Can you send me something? Oh, Jason has a worksheet. Here it is. If you open up the worksheet, it's just a very simple, stop sharing share. It's very simple questions to work out your ideal client. Are they male or female? What is their name? How old are they? What do they do for a business? What's their income? So this is a worksheet. So you all want to have this worksheet. So Froylan is working for one of my business coaching clients, Vanessa. I had Vanessa fill this out and send it to Froylan. So Froylan can print this up. You can all print this up, and you now know who is the ideal person to book in for appointments for your client. Does that make sense? So I've posted that in the so again, December, when you get a client, if your client wants you to send DM to book appointments through DMs, you say, yes, boss, happy to do that. I need three things, please. Number one, can you send me your DM script? Oh, December, I don't have. Oh, here's Jason's. You can use these and create your own. Number two is, I need to know your avatar, please. Do you have something to send me? Here's Jason's. Oh, here we go. And the third thing you need, who knows what the third SOP is you need to be able to book quality appointments? Who knows the third thing? Can anybody guess? It's pretty similar to avatar. There's something you need to do before you book in appointments to make sure that they're quality. Who knows?
Pre-qualified.
Noemi, you're not meant to help them. The third SOP you need is you need the pre-qualifying questions. You need to know the pre-qualifying questions. Okay, so again, in the portal, you can see here lesson 5, the pre-qualifying process. You guys want to learn this stuff. For those who's doing DM appointment setting for clients, by show of hands. In order for you to be successful and book 5 or 10 appointments every week with your client, you have to have these things. Okay, so pre-qualifying, what you need is you need the pre-qualifying questions. If you have a look in here, okay, so you need to know what is the checklist that there's certain variables that must be true in order for you to book them. They have, so when you pre-qualify someone, they might have to be in a certain location. They might have to have a certain career or business. They might have to be male or female. They might have to be certain, situations, right? And if not, then they're not a good fit. And you need to be able to say, hey, we're not a good fit. Does it make sense? So the third SOP, I've actually got a new one here. I'm going to give to you. Pre-qualify. I'm gonna find. What is that like that? So the three pre-qualifying questions that my DM setters always ask before they book in. There's three pre-qualifying questions. So who is a DM appointment setter? Guys, why is everyone's video off? Can everyone please turn your video on, please? Video's on, please, guys, everybody. Unless you're nude or in the shower or breastfeeding, if you turn your, I mean, if you're nude, you can still turn it on. It's not like we haven't seen it, I guess. But if everyone could turn your videos on, please, that'd be great. Yeah. So there are three pre-qualifying questions. Who's booking appointments through DM again? By show of hands. There's three questions that you need to know the answer of from your client. Okay. Who knows what the questions might be? The first one is, where in the world are you? You need to know that they're, location. You need to know location. So if I say, Sarah, how would you feel about booking in a time to have a chat? Sarah says yes. Sarah Jane, good to see you here. Yeah. Then I'll go, okay, before I book you in, I have three questions. Number one, where are you located? Unless you already know it. You want to make sure that they're in a country or location. Number two is, what kind of business do you have? If your client works with business owners, you want to make sure that they have the right type of business. Or if they don't, if they're a fitness coach or a healer or a therapist or a mindset coach or a life coach, if they're working with general population, we ask them, what do you do for a living? And the third question is, what is your biggest challenge or your biggest goal right now? Okay, so we need to ask these questions. So I've actually got my personal pre-qualifying checklist here. Okay, I'm going to send this to you right now. So moving forward, there's three things that you need to be sure of. So December, when you get a client, this will be good for you. And your client wants you to do DM appointment setting. December, say, yeah, sure, boss, I need three things. Number one, I need your DM scripts, please. Number two, I need your avatar. And so angels, you need to ask your client for these, okay? Until you have them. Who, by a show of hands, is doing DM appointment setting? Keep your hands in the air if you are. Just put your hands in the air. Put your hands in. Who's doing DM appointment setting by show of hands? There's a lot of you should be raising your hands. Yeah. Who does not yet have all of those three things from your clients? Who does not have all those three things? Who does not have those three things? If you do not have those three things, you need to ask your client. Yeah. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to post this. Now, those three pre-qualifying questions are also in the DM scripts as well. So this is my personal pre-qualifying questions. I'm going to post them in the chat for you guys. Kathleen, can you please also post this in the file section of the group as well? Okay. Now, if you want to do even further with pre-qualifying, really your client should have a pre-qualifying form to send people. So you can have your client check my pre-qualifying forms in here, so you can send the potential client a pre-qualifying form. Okay, does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions? Anyone want to ask me anything? Is that useful? Does that help, guys? No questions? Miriam, your spouse, for living, location, cool. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the DM script, shall we? So if we go, so again, so from now on, and Noemi, you can probably be a part of helping this. So Noemi, when you do an onboarding session, and you know the client wants DM appointment setting, Noemi, you can prompt and remind them that, oh, hey, you need these three things. You need the DM scripts. Do you have them? Yes, awesome. No, check out Jason's. We need the avatar. Do you have him here? You go, yes. No, here's Jason's. Also, we need so Noemi, you can be a part of helping prompt that and make sure that that's set up. Okay.
Yes,
So it's
boss.
good for you. It's good for you to know as well. Yeah. I want us to get better at giving our clients results. I want us to get better at appointment setting, because appointment setting is the best skill you can master. Because those of you who are the best appointment setters will make the most money, and you'll always have clients. Arnell was Superstar of the Year last week, and Arnell is one of our most successful, if not the most successful angel we have, because Arnell is a brilliant appointment setter. Yeah. Arnell understands the importance and the power of appointment setting. It's important for you to be good at social media management and all these other things, yes. But you know what? Like, you can be good at all kinds of things. You can be good at Canva, but that's not going to make your client money. You can be good at social media management, but it's not going to make your client money. The one thing that will make your client more money than anything else is appointment setting. That's why it's such a valuable task. And I encourage all of you to get much better at appointment setting, to master our systems, to tell your client when they're not giving you everything they need, to get better at sending DMs, to get faster, and to get better at booking appointments. If you master appointment setting, you'll never have to worry about clients or money with us ever again. Yeah. And like Arnell, I think Arnell was on your third client. Arnell, I think, has been out of work for maybe 2 weeks max ever because of that as well, you know. So I cannot stress enough, guys, how important appointment setting is for you guys to master. Even if you're a video editor with us, master appointment setting, because there might be a cold spell where you don't get a client. You can still be you can still do the other things. Do you know what I mean? So all of you, no matter what you're good at or what you're doing or what you specialize in or what your role is or what you're currently doing with clients, like, master the appointment setting, guys. And our systems are brilliant for appointment setting. I'm just going to take a note actually here. Training teams. We need DM role play, DM combo training, DM setting, speed training. Also, just taking some notes for next week's session. Okay, so let's take a look at the DM scripts, okay? So if we have a look at the scripts, and we actually do a quick training in the appointment setting strategy call with your clients, yes? We want to talk about this again anyway. So if you go to me, so all of you want to have these 3 DM scripts, the pre-qualifying checklist, and the avatar worksheet. All of you want to add those 5 documents to your computer. So if and when you need, and you have a client that wants DM setting, you can send them to them and you can help them set them up if they don't. Ask them first. So Novi, you'll ask your client, hey, do you have it? If they have it, great. If not, then they can use ours if they want, okay? So the first DM script we have is the free offer, okay? So on Facebook, when your client does a post where they have a free offer, so for example, I've just done this post, hey, I've got the ebook here, who wants it? And then people will comment below. And when they comment below, you'll send them a DM. If we have a look at find one that Daphne has done. Yeah, right. Oh, here we go. Daphne, did you reply? No, they're wrong. Don't worry. Where is this thing? There's lots of posts in here now, isn't there? Huh. Okay, well, this is taking a bit longer than I expected. Is that on? I probably should have gone to the feature set. Where's all my posts, Daphne? I'll have to go to featured. Let's take a look. Daphne, did you send all these people a message? Daphne? Hello, Daphne. Daphne.
Yes, boss. I've already started sending. Yes, boss.
Okay, you started sending these people? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, just put yourself back on mute. That's fine, Daphne. Okay, so it's gonna find another post. Oh, look at all these Magadanitis. Okay, so I've got a video here. I've got a call to action. Who wants this free offer? And Daphne will comment and interact with these people. Okay, we're going to talk about this more later. But Daphne will DM these people. So when your client does a piece of content with a call to action for a free offer, like a free ebook or something, the DM, this is what you'll send them. Okay, this is the script. So Daphne will send them a DM. Okay, hi December, it's Jason Grossman's personal assistant here. I can see you commented on the post requesting a free sales script. Here is your free sales script. So Daphne sends that in a DM, right? So that's pretty straightforward. The post interaction script is when somebody interacts on the post. So even if somebody just likes the post, you send them a message and you can use this script. Now, let's say that you have a client that wants you to book appointments, click here. They don't have a script. What you angels can do in the meantime is you can use my script. Okay. So you should all be using a script to send DMs. Okay, so Daphne will, if somebody just likes my video, Daphne will be like, hey Elma, it's Jason Grossman's personal assistant here. I can see, always introduce yourself as your client's personal assistant, never virtual assistant. Hi, it's Jason Grossman's personal assistant here. I can see you commented on the video on how to generate 300 leads a week. He's asked me to give you send you a message and say thank you so much. That's really that simple. And the third reason to DM somebody is when somebody joins the new group. So as you guys know, we get your clients to build their Facebook group. Everybody that joins your client's Facebook group should get a welcome DM. So what you can do is you can go to people here and you can see all the new members in here, and you should be sending all of the new members a welcome with a free gift. So that's what these three scripts are. So once Daphne sends the free offer, or Daphne sends a welcome message, or Daphne says a thank you message, Daphne will wait for them to reply. And then once they reply, from here, DM setters, it's always exactly the same. It's always exactly the same. Now, the training from here, we actually talk about this training in the strategy call, in the third strategy call. But let's say that Daphne, business owner. Once Daphne replies, then I will follow the script. So Daphne, I'm going to get you to do role play in the chat because you know this really well. You're going to be the business owner, okay? So just be me. Just be a business coach on the Gold Coast. So Daphne, I sent a message to Daphne saying thank you for joining the group, or thank you, here's your free offer, or thank you for interacting on the post. Okay, Daphne's probably going to reply and say something like thank you. Now from here, it's always the same. It's always the same. It's always the same. Great to connect. Where in the world are you? So we start with the pre-qualifying questions. And Daphne, I just want you to answer them like you're me, okay? So you just say, hey, I'm on the Gold Coast, Australia. And any of you that have not read these scripts, every one of you should be printing these scripts and learning them off by heart. The better you learn these scripts, the more money you'll make, period. Daphne, you can just post in the chat. Have you got slow internet? Are you going to be in Sydney? Okay. Oh, nice. I love Victoria Key. You won't know it, but if you live there, you would know. Okay. And then the second question we asked is, so what kind of business do you have? What kind of business do you have? What kind of business do you have? Noemi, can you please send a message to Sanath and Jazel? We'll see you in 20 minutes. What kind of business do you have? Just say business coaching. I'm a life coach. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's much needed. I had a life coaching business for 17 years. And the third question is, now with the script, guys, you just copy and paste, yeah? What is your biggest challenge or your biggest goal right now? What's your biggest challenge or your biggest goal right now in your business? Getting more paying clients. Now, no matter what Daphne says, we copy and paste this. We can definitely help you with that. We can definitely help you with that. In fact, I have a free ebook on how to get booked solid. Would you like me to share it with you? Here is something that's really important. I want all of you to hear this. Well, only if you want to make more money. Never send somebody a link unless they ask for it. Never say, here is the Calendly link. Never say, here is a webinar link. Come join. Never send somebody a link. Always ask if they want it. So here, instead of going, Daphne, here is an ebook, I've asked Daphne if she wants it. So never send somebody a Calendly link. Always ask somebody if they want the appointment. Always ask somebody if they want the webinar link. Always ask somebody if they want to watch the video. When we get an inquiry, somebody interested in a VA, do you know what I ask? I say, I've got a video here with more info. Would you like me to share it with you? Yes. Now they're asking me for the video, so it's their idea. Always. So never send an unsolicited link ever for anything of any kind. So now what I do is I can send Daphne a free offer. And this is why you want your client to have free offers. This is not where you offer an appointment. Now, if your client does not have free offers in the form of funnels yet, which we'll talk about next week, it might be a PDF or something. But you really want your client to have something free that you can send them. Now, if they don't have a free offer, this can be an event. So it can be a webinar. So I can say, hey, Daphne, we have a webinar coming up to show you how to get more clients. Would you like me to share with you the details? So, but it needs to be an event or a free offer. It must not be an appointment at this stage. And so I send it to Daphne as promised. Here is the ebook. And then I ask, by the way, how would you feel about a quick call with Jason to see how we can get you more clients? So the question's always, how would you feel about a quick call with Vanessa, with Michael, with, excuse me, whoever the name of your client is? And once they say yes, then you can book them in. Now, like I mentioned, never send an unsolicited link. Do not send the Calendly link. Never send the Calendly link, except for one time, which we'll talk about in a moment. Instead, you always book manually. Because if you send somebody the link, you have to wait for them to book the appointment. Okay, so Daphne, just say yes in the chat. Okay, I'm just going to pretend Daphne said yes. I think she's got slow internet. Now, the way you book appointments, and Arnell, this is good for everybody, is once you have a yes, once they've answered the 3 pre-qualifying questions, where they live, what they do for a living or business, what their challenge or goal is, once they fit the avatar, once you've got a yes, I always give them 2 time slots to choose from. I always say we can do Tuesday, we can do Tuesday at 2 p.m. or Wednesday 3 p.m., which is easier for you. Give them 2 time slots, because this will make it easier for them to choose. Never ever say, when would you like to do your call? And whenever you book an appointment, book it for 24 to 72 hours time. It's tomorrow, the next day, as soon as possible, quicker. The longer, further away it is, the more time they have to talk themselves out of it. Okay. Now, we never send the calendar link except for one time. When's the only time we send the calendar link? Some of you might know. I know, might know. When's the only time we send the calendar link? In DM, in chat. Does anyone know? When's the only time we use the calendar link in DM chat? The only time. Does anyone know? Nobody knows? Nobody wants to have a go? The only time we send someone the Calendly is when the prospect, you know, when prospects say, I need to check my schedule. If a prospect says, I need to check my schedule, talk to my partner, I need to work out what time's good, then I say, here is the Calendly, book when you're ready, and then I can follow up the next day. So when you get a fence sitter, that's the only time. If I know that they're going to leave this conversation and I'm not going to talk to them for a day or two, then only then you send the Calendly. Okay. Now, once you get the appointment, there's 2 things you do. Okay. Now, you should already be Facebook friends with them. What's the first thing you do from here once you've got to book the appointment? It's pretty straightforward. I'll give you a hint. It's on the screen. You've got to book them into your client's Google Calendar. When you book them into your client's Google Calendar, make sure you add all of the details. So you need to put the full name, you need to put their location, you need to put the time in their time zone and their phone number and everything in there. Okay. Now, really, what you should be doing for your client is you should also be creating a Zoom link for that and putting it into the invite. So when you edit and create the appointment, you'll add the email of your prospect in here. So when the appointment gets the email, the Zoom link is already in there. So you guys as appointment setters should be setting up the Zoom links for your client and putting them into the Calendly, into the Google Calendar, so that they get it in email as well, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing you'll do, then you know what the next thing is, the second thing you'll do is you'll create a Facebook group chat with your appointment and your client and introduce them. So if you have a look at let's find one. It's trying to find one. Where are they? So here's a group chat here. This appointment M was booked by, oh, it's booked by me. I need a good one. Let's type in Daphne's. So here's an appointment that Daphne booked. Daphne booked Christopher with Ray. So you can see here, Daphne has created a Facebook group chat to introduce the prospect to the salesperson. So you need to create a Facebook group chat and introduce the prospect to your client. Okay, so you can see there's a script in here as well, which you could probably add to the SOP. Okay, and that's how you connect people. And that's how you connect your clients. So you need to create a Facebook group chat. And the final thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you're ringing all prospects every day for your client for tomorrow. It's your job to not just book the appointment, but to confirm through phone, email, and Facebook. Okay. Does that help, guys? Is that useful? Anyone have any questions? What's everyone's biggest takeaway? What's the biggest thing I've shared with you today, Arnell, that is the most useful that you're going to apply immediately? What's the one thing that all of you have taken from today? Share in the chat, post in the chat, Annabelle, Basing. Never send unsolicited link, ever, period, for any reason. That's spam. If somebody hasn't asked you for something, that's called spam. Yeah, we never, there's only one thing we never do in regards to marketing, it's spam. Yeah, well, actually, that's, we don't lie and we don't spam. We don't lie and we don't spam, ever, for any reason. Yeah. What's everyone else's biggest takeaway, guys? Post in the chat. I want to hear what's the learning that you have got today. Novi, I like your halo there. Nice. Novi, we should all get a halo like Novi. In the chat box, guys, post everybody, please. What's your biggest takeaway today? What's the one thing you learned today you're going to apply, Farilyn? The sample script, conversation flow, things that we need to get in client at first hand. Yeah. So you guys, you need to tell your client what they need to give you for you to succeed. Because if your client doesn't give you what you need, you can't be successful. Vincent says, great refreshers. Vincent, about 1/3 of everything I just shared with you, you've never heard before, ever. So what from today specifically, Vincent, was the one thing you got from today? Princess, doesn't matter what niche you're currently in, you still need to learn appointment setting, 100%. Set up everything, yes. Need to master appointment setting, yes. Diane, DM script, avatar pre-qualifying, yes. Marisol, yeah, very helpful, of course. That's what I'm here for. Annabelle, I want our clients to get more results. I want all of our clients to rave about the results they're getting. And to do that, you all need to become better. I need to become better. We all need to become better every day, every week. Yeah. How to start a conversation. So download all those documents, learn them off by heart, memorize them, print them up. Yep, cool. That's pretty much it, guys. I think we've gone through enough today. There's a lot to take in. Will Noemi or Kathleen, can you please upload this video to the group when you get a chance? Daphne, build rapport, but always take control of the conversation. Yeah. Now, in between the script questions, be sure to build rapport and connect with them and have a conversation. Yeah. Joni, be proactive in asking your client what you need. Yeah. Joni, you have to tell your client what you need, because a lot of your clients have never had a VA before. So in all honesty, and I mean this with love and kindness, they don't know what they're doing. Most of your clients have no idea what they're doing because they've never had a VA before. The first time you did anything, were you a master? No, you were a disaster. We're not good at things in the beginning, not typically, sometimes, but yeah. All right, guys, hope that was useful for you. Thank you for your time. I'm going to let you guys get back to work. So my suggestion to you is print up those documents, learn them off by heart, learn SOPs. And for all of you, talk to your client, say, hey, I need the avatar or I need the script, or, don't be afraid to, your client will appreciate it if you let your client know, hey, boss, I need this to be successful. I want to book you solid with appointments, but to do that, I need to know the avatar. I need a script. I need the pre-qualifying questions, please, boss. Don't be afraid to ask, okay? Arnell, thank you for leading by example, as always. Noemi and Kathleen, thank you for joining us. Everyone else, salamat po, paalam ingat. I'll speak to you soon. Mabuhay.
Thank you, boss.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, boss.
Yes.
Thank you, boss. Bye-bye.
Alam.